the SADC Secretariat, the SADC Industrialization Week is a directive from the Council wherein it was decided that we have to, on an annual basis, interact with the private sector and get input on the progress and future plans on the industrialization strategy and roadmap.
The SADC Industrialization Week is a week of discussions, debates, robust inputs, sharing of ideas between public and private sector to look at how do we partner on implementing the SADC Industrialization Strategy.
The industrialization strategy and roadmap is anchored on 3 pillars, which are industrialization, competitiveness, and regional integration and geography.
The SADC Industrialization Strategy is developed out of the SADC Regional Indicative Strategic Development Plan, which initially focused on cross-border infrastructure. However, in 2015, the SADC ministers revised this to say how would infrastructure service the industrialization of the region. And so therefore we looked at things like cross-border infrastructure, energy, water, transport, and also it profiles and identified 4 key sectors where we want to create cross-border value chains, namely in the agri-processing, mining, pharmaceuticals and FMCG sectors.
On the operational level, the SADC Secretariat is working with several international cooperating partners who are interested in seeing the region produce tangible results out of the industrialization strategy and roadmap. I'm talking here about the European Union, I'm talking about Germany, the German government, I'm talking about the American government through the USAID Trade and Investment Hub. In making this Industrialization Week work, we have partners such as the DTI of the South African government, we've got the Southern African Business Forum.
And the key partners that are part of this initiative is the SADC Secretariat itself, the NEPAD Business Foundation and the Southern Africa Business Forum as the platform for implementation.
We are putting in the issues of the application of technology. We're talking about indigenous knowledge, we're talking about innovative thinking and generally just thinking out of the box. So it's quite interesting and unexpected, the outcomes of this.
This is the 3rd Southern Africa Business Forum conference that's being held, and each year the outcomes of each of those discussions with private sector is then captured into an outcomes document or a declaration, which is then fed into and tabled at the SADC Heads of State Summit. This gives public sector a view on how the private sector is viewing investment and how private sector would like to work in partnership with governments to create an enabling environment so that industrialization can take place. So I would like to really call upon private sector actors to become part of this platform, to take active participation in these working groups that have already been established, and really these projects come out in a very tangible format that will help ease and promote the ease of doing business in SADC.
For us as a Secretariat, it is very important that we annually convene this Industrialization Week so that we can report something to the heads of state, something that has been digested and contributed by the members of the public, especially the private sector. I would encourage more people to participate in the upcoming Industrialization Weeks in the years to come.